My name is not important, but what is as important is what I'm gonna do. Kia ora everyone, and welcome to my show. Now, I just thought that I'd throw in my 2 cheeseburgers, on this whole hatred thing, because there's been heaps of controversy, so I thought I'd just share some of my thoughts and opinions. The first time I saw the gameplay trailer, I'm not gonna lie, I was surprised. I was really surprised. I didn't know what I was looking at, and I was watching this and I was like, what the hell's going on? It's like, is this a game, But then as I kept watching the trailer, I actually couldn't help but giggle, giggle, because I found it really funny. I mean, the first part I was like, oh, I don't know what's going on here, but as I kept watching it, I couldn't help but giggle, man, because it was just so over the top. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've got this big guy with long ass black trench coat. He's got long hair covering his face. He's got this sort of emo-ish sort of look to him, and he's there reloading his gun, and he's got his, and he's putting on his grenades and ammo, and it just looked really over the top. And his voice was like the previews guy, sort of like, he's got that voice, my name is not important. I couldn't help but laugh, and then you can hear the screams of the quote-unquote innocent people. I found the gameplay trailer funny. By the end of the trailer, I was smiling. Call me crazy, call me a lunatic, but I found the gameplay, funny. However, in saying that, I do understand other people's perspective, like the other people that didn't find the gameplay trailer at all hilarious, because there have been some, violence. You know how the media gets. They always blame games, not necessarily movies or books, but I've found that video games and sometimes music pops up every now and again where they blame the music, like death metal or you know what I'm saying. But what I found out that video games do get blamed quite a bit for violence and stuff, which I understand. Like, this game will not help at all with the whole history, of people killing. Maybe not necessarily here in New Zealand, but especially other places, like maybe America and other places, will find that a little bit disturbing, maybe a little bit offensive, and I understand, that's fair enough. But at the same time, I mean, the media will always blame video games. It doesn't matter if, it doesn't matter what game it is, the media will still think, our games are bad for you. Games are bad for you. Violence, they let you kill, the games make you kill your enemies with guns, bombs, grenades. You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, violence is violence. The media will always blame video games. 50 years from now, media will still find some way of linking video games to some murder or some killing. You know what I'm saying? It's just sort of the way it goes. But I do understand that side of it. Yeah. Now, with all of this with this whole gameplay trailer, there have been heaps of controversy, heaps of debate among the gaming community and stuff like that, saying, that the game's too violent, which I found really confusing. But aren't all games violent? Aren't all action games violent? Like God of War, that's That's really bloody. That's really violent, man. It's got like everything. You know, you've got the blood. You rip people in half and then throw the body at other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really violent. But I don't really hear much about God of War or God of War being too violent. Yes, I understand too violent for children, but God of War is an adult game anyways. So, no? And I think that's where all of the controversy is. Not necessarily the violence, but it's a character, or you play as a character that kills innocent people, or supposedly innocent people. I think that's where everyone's getting a bit freaked out, you know. But then I started thinking, and I was like, well, look at Assassin's Creed. You might not kill innocent civilians, but nevertheless you still kill guards. Now, I understand that there are a group of guards in the game where they do work for the Templars, and that makes them bad. But then you've got the other group of guards who just do their job. I mean, how many of us have played Assassin's Creed and have walked up to a group of guards and then just like started slashing them and just started killing them, killing everyone, killing all of the guards, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just their job to patrol around the city. They might have nothing to do with the Templars, but you're still killing these innocent guards, I guess you could say. But there's no controversy there, because, oh no, okay, they're just guards, you know, okay, they're not real. They're put in the game for you to kill. But you don't have to kill them, which I find really funny, you know. So it's not okay to kill innocent people in hatred, but it's okay to kill innocent guards in a game like Assassin's Creed, where the guard's just like standing there, you know, and he could be looking at the beautiful sky, looking at the birds chirping, you know, the wind's blowing through the trees, and the next thing you know, this guy stabs him in the back. This guy, this maniac with a hood, stabs this random, you know, guard in the back, and the guards, and then from the guard's perspective, he's like, dude, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Now, I understand that the game does not confirm that all guards are innocent. Like, I understand that, and all guards in the game aren't innocent, but at the same time, all of the guards in the game aren't bad either, you know? So it doesn't matter which way you're looking at it. You are killing guards who are bad, who are working for the bad, who is working for the villains, and then you've got the group of guards that you kill who are actually innocent. But you don't necessarily hear much about the innocent guards on Assassin's Creed. Innocent. And then you've got The Last of Us, which is another game where, okay, now spoilers alert for those who have not clocked or have yet to finish The Last of Us. I'm going to spoil the ending. So yeah, okay, there's a bit at the end of The Last of Us where you kill all of the fireflies. Maybe not all, but you kill most of the fireflies, which in my eyes are innocent. And it's in that scene where you kill the good guys. Where you see a good guy killing a bunch of more good guys. There have been some people saying that they didn't like the trailer because they saw the villain, you know, shooting this woman in the mouth. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking, well, but then at the end of The Last of Us, Joel shoots Marlene in the face. You see Joel shooting Marlene in the face and everyone's fine with it. But then you go over to Hatred, where you see a guy shooting a woman in the face, and it's a whole different story. It's like, oh no, this is... You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like, oh no, yeah, that woman is innocent. She was unarmed, you know. Marlene was unarmed, you know. Marlene chose to put her gun down, so she was unarmed, and still Joel shot her in the gut, and then came back and shot her in the face. I'm trying to find, I mean, I'm trying to see both sides of the coin, but people keep flip-flopping, you know? The Last of Us, it's okay to see Joel shoot a woman in the face, but it's not okay for this guy on Hatred to shoot a woman in the face. You know, my brain, it finds it hard to understand why that is. But then there is another PC game that is similar to Hatred, and it is titled Lucius. Now, for the people who know what Lucius is, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But for those who don't, here, this is just a small description of what Lucius is. Lucius is a psychological horror stealth game developed by Shiver Games and published by Lace Mamba Global for Microsoft Windows. It is centered on a 6-year-old boy who is the son of Satan. Players take control of Lucius as he murders members of his household using powers of telekinesis and mind control to orchestrate deadly accidents that lead to the deaths of multiple residents in Dante Manor. How different is Lucius from Hatred? Like, they pretty much are the same game, or really similar. You know, there is no difference. You play as a villain in Lucius, you play as a villain in Hatred. In Lucius you kill innocent pixels, in Hatred you kill innocent pixels, you know. But my question is, how is Lucius okay? You know, because I haven't heard any, if not at all, controversy about Lucius. But then you've got Hatred, which is the same game, and yet everyone's going crazy. You know? It's almost as if everyone's forgot Lucius. Like, pretty much, it's almost as if Lucius does not exist. I mean, all I know is that violence is violence, killing is killing. And violence and killing are very popular in games. It's the normal now, you know, seeing violence, killing, seeing blood, seeing people's heads get chopped off. Yeah. But anyways, that's me, guys. I'm out. I'm finished. My head's sore. My stomach is rumbling. I'm hungry. So, ka kite. I'll see you guys in the next video. And I'd like to thank all of the people for watching me talk to myself. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Catch you some.